Hi everyone, you got Frankenfoot here, still rocking the GoBoLaLoon, doing well, no need to change it. Got a young Town Hall 10 here, just like myself, and let's show you how we take this guy down. So, I'm having an entry from up here, but this guy's a jerk and he's put defenses on the exterior of his base, because he's a jerk. And so that's really steering where the golems are going to go. Oh, look at that, he tripped double giant bombs, didn't even realize that, must have been a hog trap. But eventually, we're going to clear all this surrounding stuff, and we're going to try to send the kill squad in through here. And you're going to see a jump spell come down there. The hope was I'd still have a little bit of juice left on that golem, but it didn't quite turn out the way that I expected. And so I'm coming in, and the only thing I've got tanking for me right now is the king. But he's at full health, the wizards have done a great job of clearing this entire section of the base. And they've taken out 2 wizard towers, which is great for the LaLoon portion of this. And as you see things moving through here, the king is kind of getting stuck on the queen. My queen is stuck on trying to get the town hall, and they want to get that air defense. But thankfully, one bowler steps up, the only one that didn't act like a butt munch and go astray, and takes out the air defense. So once that's done, the pathing is good, dropping balloons in on the outside of the base, as you can see here, and they're going to path right through here. It's unfortunate I don't have any tanking for these guys because the hounds are all the way over here, but they do a great job wiping out those buildings on the exterior, and there's very little of this base left at this point. So haste that hound to the last air defense, the queen must have taken that thing out. And you're just hoping that hound pops before the balloons take care of that expo, but no dice. They take care of the expo just... Oh, no, it did pop. All right, great day. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Couldn't ask for better timing. And as you can see, there were builders' huts on the edge of the space, so we brought some archers to help take care of those. Got a couple wizards out there for cleanup, but the base is wrecked. The base is smashed. Great day against 9. His name is A $. I'm not really sure what that's about. Maybe maybe he wishes to express his monetary benefit. And you've got 2 balloons and a swag heal spell up there, which makes me feel good because that's exactly what I have extra. I have 10 army camp space and an extra spell, and that is what I am as a Town Hall 10. I guess that's not true. I also have an extra clan castle spot. My queen's level 31, but anyway. So effectively took this as a Town Hall 9. Despite some things go wrong. So, painful base. With the GoBoLaLoon, and this maybe would not have been what I would chose if I had unlimited time to pick an army and plan attacks and all that. Oh dear, my toe is bleeding. That is not good. Frankenfoot's foot is in trouble. But, you know, we made it work here. We kind of did a square peg round hole deal. But he's done a good job about making this base irritating for this attack strategy. So we like to take care of 2 air defenses, any air sweepers or wizard towers we can get on the way, and then the enemy queen and the clan castle troops. Must get the clan castle troops and the enemy queen, or the thing's just a non-starter. And so let's think about how we want to enter. If we drop golems in over here, they're going to have the queen on them immediately, and that's just not going to work. Your golems are going to pop right away. We don't want to do that. Even though that would give you access to the queen and 2 air D. You've also got the king all the way back here, so I'd rather avoid engaging the king, at least until I really didn't have to, because he's not going to affect the LaLoon at all. So if we try to come in over here, we're nowhere near the queen. We've got both expos on us. That's no good. Queen's nowhere near over here, so don't want to enter on this side. If we try to enter over here or over here, we're going to have to tangle with the king pretty quickly. And I'd just rather avoid doing that. So all that steers me toward entering on this side of the base and trying to get things to walk in this direction. The only thing that stinks about doing that is the funneling is going to be a bear. He's got 2... he's got a mortar and air defense on the exterior. He's got a mortar and a wizard tower on the exterior on both sides over here. Now, I'm glad I get to take out the wizard tower, but it kind of stinks that I'm going to have 2 defenses to keep that golem distracted. The other thing that stinks is I've got an Expo right here. If I could avoid entering and having an Expo on my Golem right away, I would like to do that. But it's just not really, it's just not doable in this case. This is the best place to enter. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm bringing some extra wizards in this case than I might normally would. And I'm going to drop a Golem over here with probably 1, 2, 3 wizards here. And a Golem on this side with 1, 2, 3, 4 wizards. Hoping that they can push through, take care of these buildings, leaving some of these up to get the kill squad to do what I want. And hoping the wizards of here can push through, take this out, and then start to take this out. Because I was very afraid the bowlers were going to walk in this direction. And regretfully, 4 out of 5 of them did. So those bowlers are the jerk, stupid bowlers we hate. But that's always a risk with a corner entry like this. If you can enter like right in the middle of a side, that's best. But it just wasn't. It wasn't going to work here. I couldn't find a path to get me there. Anyway, but you can enter over here. A jump spell over here was intended to help redirect this Golem into the base. And I was hoping this one would redirect into the hole up here once these two defenses were gone, but they didn't quite last enough. And so the jump spell was supposed to help that Golem redirect, but it didn't survive long enough, so it really didn't have that effect, but it did help move things along. And of course, this air defense is going to get taken out by the Queen and the bowlers very quickly. And then as you move along, they're eventually going to take out this air defense as well. I'm going to lure the clan castle sometime as they enter in here. At least that was the plan. Turned out somehow or another the Golem got the lure over here. Something pulled the clan castle troops. So half the troops went over here, half the troops went over there. A complete wild card. I have no idea what's in there. And thankfully it turned out to be something that poison spells could handle pretty darn well. Anyway, so moving along, you were going to take out the Queen, clan castle troops. I was hoping I could get the clan castle troops and the Queen to engage at the same time and share a poison spell, but it just didn't work out that way. But the Queen falls rather quickly. She's going to be in this compartment when she decides to engage, so the King can take her out pretty quickly. And things are just going to move over here. And now we've done a wonderful thing for ourselves. So I'm going to send my first Hound in this direction to soak up as many bombs as he can, and then balloons behind it. But look at where all the cannons are. You've got one cannon up here, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole rest of the cannons are on the south side of the base. And this compartment where I intend for folks to end, hopefully these defenses will be gone from the kill squad, but who knows. But where I want this to end, you're going to be coming in behind an air sweeper, getting to that air defense, and you've got, other than this expo, you've just got cannons over here. So this is a great spot to send your balloons at the end, and it's a very poor spot to send your ground force over here. So we're sort of trying to compartmentalize. This part is sort of weak to ground, and this part is sort of weak to air. So we're going to try to take advantage of that. And other than that, it's just easy peasy, or whatever you want to say. Nothing too fancy other than that. Brought some archers in to help with these buildings on the side over here. And even though the bowlers walked, the compartmentalization of the attack worked well enough that it was kind of a non-issue. Heart sank a little bit though, I'm not going to lie. So let's watch it in action. I started with an archer over there just to help make sure that building's gone for when I drop the rest of the ground forces. So you've got the first Golem over here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, look how scary these guys are. Man, that's pretty creepy. 1, 2, 3 wizards over here, hoping they can get a push into there. I'm saving 1 wizard for cleanup. So 7 wizards, 3 for the kill squad, and 1 once everything else is taken care of. So yeah, regretfully, I mean, you've got 2 cannons and a wizard tower, and you've got 2 archer towers and an expo and a wizard tower. And the Queen steps up too. I did not realize that Hound was going to be so far. I was intending for the Hound to go for that mortar. I don't know why it went... Let's see. It went for the wizard tower, which put him in range of the Queen. That is very unfortunate. I'll have to watch that replay one more time to see why he went for the wizard tower. I thought I dropped him over here, so I'm not really sure what his pathing was doing. Anyway, but you see the wall breakers coming down. I brought a test wall breaker, and that's good because I think I lost one here. Yeah, it turned out there was no traps or anything over there, but I did lose a wall breaker, so it's good that I brought the extra, or this attack might have ended very differently. So, kabooyah! Things open up, dropping the king over here to start moving things in this direction. Queen coming behind him. Regretfully, that's my word of the evening, that wizard tower is still up, but about to go down. And the bowlers, those little blue booger butts, notice I had the jump spell down, hoping that, you know, their next move is going to be to get some of these things that the jump spell gives them access to. But instead, they take out that cannon, and then they go walking for that archer tower. Not the air defense, not the expo, that archer tower. I can at least kind of see why they do that, but that still is upsetting. But hey, at least they take it out. Ah, and the bowlers are what pulled that clan castle. So you had a baby dragon, 2 wizards. That's not even a max baby dragon. Huh, I don't think it is. And then witch come out over here. So Queen's going to knock out that half, so I went ahead and dropped the poison spell over here, holding on to one of them in case I needed it. I don't, it looks like I used it there too on the heroes. But anyway, yeah, so the Queen does her job, which is to take out the clan castle, and now the King's going to step up and take out that air defense. I try to get the balloons down quickly as possible because that bomb tower is no threat to them, but it can beat up on the bowlers. So they do finally get it taken care of. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of tanking here for the balloons, but we drop a haste spell to get them through it, and then they're finally in range of the stuff that's attacking that hound. And, you know, notice you've got the cannons here. They're irritating the Queen. She's actually going to step up and take it out. God bless her. But yeah, no threat to the balloons, right? That expo is the last thing, and it's being tanked very well. So just one side of the base very weak against air, and one side pretty strong against air. So this strategy made sense, even though the entry was tough, and I lost a lot of the bowlers. It really seemed to work out. So let's finish this up, and do check the corners. You know, 4 archers is pretty cheap. To stop the 99% 2-star just because you're chasing a stinking builder's hut. So let's see what happened. What went wrong here? Where is he? Let's see. Where am I dropping him? Oh, okay. Well, I would have thought that if I dropped him here, he would have gone for that mortar. Instead, he went for the wizard tower. That is a little bit perplexing. I wanted to drop him out. There was a reason for that, but I can't really remember. I didn't want him to travel in this direction. I wanted him to travel in this direction because I wanted him to tank for this archer tower. And I thought if he went over here, he may not do that. But that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that pathing. Yeah, I think Mr. A $, Mr. Rich A. I just can't figure out what that name's supposed to mean. Yeah, he's hacked the game. Totally hacked it. Alright. Well, there's another attack. Baby Town Hall 10 versus Baby Town Hall 10. Reeling it in and getting the stars. So, feeling pretty good, I guess. I need to find a good way to end these videos. And all your wildest dreams will come true.